The pregnancy went very, very well. It was as smooth as possible as a twin pregnancy. They tried to stop the labour and they couldn't, and the boys arrived at 28 weeks exactly. We knew that it would be a long process with George. William was a lot stronger at birth, even though he was smaller, and we were able to hold William as soon as we saw him, say 4 hours later, which was lovely. George was a lot weaker. He needed a lot more help with breathing, so he was on a lot more tubes, a lot more ventilation.
William came out first. It was just a tiny, absolutely tiny bundle. It was almost surreal how small he was. And then George came along about 7 minutes later. That was harrowing because he wasn't making any noises. He was quite still. You expect somebody to deliver your child and then put them in your arms. That didn't happen, and it was almost... We'd had children, but we didn't have children. It was really strange.
Waiting to hold George was really, really, really hard. The boys were in the same room, so they were both in an incubator in the same room. So there was only about 6 babies in the room with them, but they were on opposite sides of the room. So though we could sit and hold William, you were then looking across the room to see what your other child was doing and what was going on. And then you can hear alarms going off and you wonder if they're okay. And eventually the nurses said, would you like to hold them both together? And it was amazing, just being able to sit down and have both babies. You know, they were a month old and it was the first time I got to hold both of them. It was lovely. Holding both boys together made us feel like a proper family unit.